SMCslevelengine here, ready to play some more of his old hack, Hotel Mario 2. A better game. So far I've hit two switch palaces. Both appear to be green even though one is yellow and one is green. Let's just go on with Sky City 2. Last I remember this level being... Last time I checked, it had sprite memory error. That's not good. Oh. And I should have an easier time with this level because I've done it before. I got the secret exit. Now it's my turn to get the normal exit. Sadly, the normal and the secret exit are pretty close to each other, and whoa. Kick it. We're gonna hit that switch. Now let's try and do this. Oh, last I remembered, it's practically impossible to make that jump with the Yoshi, so yeah. You cannot keep your Yoshi because the jump's impossible to make. Not very good design there. And then, if you use the... Now you have to wait! As we already seen this design before. And I just hit myself, apparently. I just want to get this done. I've done the level. Grab the balloon. Oh, look at this. You really don't need to do much thought with this balloon. You just need to take it slow here, or else you're gonna get nailed by the spiny if you go too fast. Then another balloon, which is kind of pointless since the ending is right over here. Okay, I do get to take that mushroom. Sky City Ghost House. One. There are 4 doors. They're all going to lead you to the same area, but only one of them is going to lead to the exit. The other 3 are going to lead you straight back to where you started, which is not good. What does this say? Have you heard of the Terrible 2? I don't know how I did that. That was all. I thought that was like impossible to do without getting hit, but I proved it wrong. What that box is trying to say is that don't take the door number 2 because it's going to lead you to failure. And I think you could actually get yourself killed by just standing there and like, yeah. We're not gonna take the 2. And I even know what door this is. It's 3. If my memory is still correct. The room itself is kinda cool, but the whole idea of having to pick the right door, trial and error, it just blows! There could have been a better alternative. It's kind of like recycling the same level, but not really recycling it. So yeah, the idea is not very good, honest to God. But at least I know the right door, so I don't have to do it many times. So it's not just some sort of trial and error like it was meant to be. Apparently, anyway. Oh, come on. No problem. It's an easy level. This room is kind of short because you're meant to do it more than once unless you can just guess 3 right away. There's only one exit in this, so there's no top secret area. You just go straight to Sky City 3, which was originally Donut Plains 3. Oh, that's not good. Get this! Before, I didn't understand how the off to on lines worked. Like the lines that appeared, I didn't understand how they appeared. So I just left like nothing, and it still works. You know how the dragon coin's like a bonus, right? Turns out you actually have to take that down road. If you were to take the upper road, let me go back and show you, like, if you were to have taken the upper road, the cement blocks would have pushed the platform backwards, rendering you unable to continue riding there like that. So you have to take the lower road and grab the dragon coin if you want to progress in the level. This is a tough dragon coin. I'll go for it anyway. Nothing to lose. Well, I gotta lose this guy. If we can get rid... maybe this will be a bit tougher. Let's try it anyway. Well, let's do it anyway. There we are. That worked beautifully. No. Fuck! I'm not doing that dragon coin again. You guys already know that it's possible. It's very tough. It's like a little nice side thing, but it's possible. It's not a bad way of, like, it's not hiding the dragon coin, but putting it in a difficult to reach location. That's not all that bad an idea, actually. But I don't know if I'll be reusing that method. Now I can't let myself get knocked out by this guy. How the fuck are you supposed to reach those coin blocks? Oh. But I see no point whatsoever, since I already have a mushroom and a flower. I see no point. What's this? Uh-oh. Oh, this is not good. You know how there was a coin directly above this block? The coin vanished, and now there's a solid block. This is not good. That's never a good thing. Don't ever put coins directly above your question blocks if they produce coins. In fact, I would just advise against it completely. Any sort of block that you can hit with your head bump to get an item out of it, do not put a coin directly above it. I just wouldn't take that chance. Especially knowing if the block's going to produce a coin and then there's a coin directly above it. The coin disappears and you get a solid block in its place. And what's this? Invisible blocks. Ah, that's for a dragon coin, I see. Uh-oh. Come on, die, die, die. Yeah! I believe this is something I've never done much of. And I might want to try this again. The platforms just fall and fall and fall and fall. You have to run across them quickly. Looks very fun to do, but very tricky as well. In fact, I might want to figure out what those platforms exactly are, just so I can use them again in a future level, because it's been a long time since I used them. And on to the next level, Sky City 4. This doesn't look too much like a Sky City anymore, as you can now see. I don't even think the level's very good at all. This is a pretty poorly done level, if my memory is still correct. Yeah, this is extremely boring. The only thing here you do is climb across a fence and dodge Koopas and Bullet Bills, which are very easy to dodge. You can even jump up like so. It's pretty much just like stay up at the top of the fence, and not to mention you can farm lives here. Not like there's much of a need to farm lives because the game is relatively small, but still, if you want to farm lives, do it here. It's so easy. It's so easy to farm your lives at that one point. I see where I was going with those cement blocks. Okay, at least the level is slippery. Get this! This pipe leads to an underground segment where you're just riding a skull raft the entire time. But look what I'd never counted on until now. Fuck. Look what I never counted on. Just as soon as I can get back there! If I can get... How can I not get back there, just to tell you the truth? So easy and boring. This segment. Not a lot of thought was put into this level, from what I can tell. This really doesn't look like major thought was put into this. This kind of stuff doesn't happen anymore. And I'm really happy that it's like no longer like levels are probably being pushed out like this. Because this is not good. This is something I never counted on. Skip the entire, and what the fuck? If I could jump upwards, I could show you that there was a piece of grassland just floating up there. That piece of grassland's from the diagonal pipe. If you could have paused when you saw that little piece of grassland that's like snow, you would have noticed that it was actually like there. That piece of grassland's from the diagonal pipe. Since the diagonal pipe was placed closer to the hole, the grass just appeared up on the top of the screen. But you can't really hide it when you can pull that off. And I just skipped a giant underground segment of level. And one spot in that underground segment of level is terrible. You're forced to take a hit from a buzzy beetle that you can't even see. And it's perfectly lined up so that you're forced to take the hit, no matter what you do. I never tried scrolling the screen, but if you don't scroll the screen, you're gonna take the hit! And if you're little, you're gonna die! I don't feel like going in and demonstrating that. And then there's Larry's Fort Hotel. I gotta get on with this level. Green castle with purple lava, which can also be passed off as grape juice. Not like grape juice has ever killed anyone. Until now. Oh yeah, this is much easier with the Yellow Switch Palace. And this is just a bunch of platforms and thwomps. Not much challenge in this. Then we go underwater. Then we go underwater. This looks like it's going to be very long. No, no, please. Oh, thank God. I thought I was trapped. I thought I was noobish enough to trap somebody who was unfortunate enough to go down there. Using invisible coin blocks to trap the player for good is never a good thing. Thankfully it didn't happen there, but still, I was pretty scared that it would have happened. And yeah, that's just bullshit. Okay, this segment looks like you can't pass through it without... Oh, I didn't know how to do the down, hold the down button so I don't swim as high up, making this segment a lot easier. Not when you're bringing a power switch back. This segment's a little tougher when you're trying to carry this back. Ouch. And I believe that this is going to take very long to swim through this segment. It's kind of hard to it's kind of hard to get a lot of points off this segment because it takes so freaking long for you to make it here. Because you can't just run while you're under the water. The water physics change everything. It's just so I'm sure you already all know how water works in a Mario game. Despite the fact he's still wearing his clothes, I don't freaking know how. No swim mask, no nothing, just... yeah. I'm sure the level's gonna end soon. Oh God. I haven't used one of these guys in a long time, and I believe this segment is very tough. Like, very. Just swim. And now we're starting to experience slowdown due to all the enemies around here, and I'm just gonna have to enter the door straight away. Larry's Fort Hotel. There's Larry, alright. Good thing I didn't expect... Oh, come on! Let me get this straight. I'm restarting... Yes! I'm restarting the level! How in the fuck? Come on. You notice the songs here sound the same? Like... And here in the castle it's like... All songs here freaking sound the same! In the cave, in the ghost house, the other overworld theme, the underwater theme, they all sound similar, the songs. Except it's like... I don't know how it worked like that. Still, the soundtrack was okay. I just got bored of it because I've always heard these soundtracks, which is why I began putting custom music in my ROM hacks most recently, like Way of the M has custom music from all kinds of different games and such. There's Castlevania, definitely a fan of the Castlevania music. Ninja Gaiden, I wish there were more Ninja Gaiden tracks that were ported. There's some Toho in there. And there's even more tracks from a bunch of random games. I don't absolutely remember anything, but there's a lot of Castlevania music in Way of the M. Just so you know. Lots of Castlevania music. Yeah, like Vampire Killer, Stream, Rising, Anxiety, Overture. Yeah, there's a lot of them. And I believe I have to do this extra slowly so I don't get killed by spikes. Now I want to hold on to my Fire Flower, because it's going to make things a lot easier. The way this level is designed. very tough design at the end. But if you have a fire flower, you can avoid most of the bullshit that's up there. Now I'm starting to reach the end. Could have been done with blue castle stone block walls, but cement blocks? Ugh. At least it's not spammed all throughout the level with cement blocks. Now we're gonna kill these guys. Get lower down so I can shoot you. The songs of this game do sound similar, as I said before. Kill. See how easier it is with a fire flower? No fire flower, it won't nearly be as easy. Since I have 2 fire flowers, no need to go get what's in that box, so let's just kill Larry right away. And hopefully not screw up and land improperly like I did the last time. Somehow. Well, it's over. World 2's done. Then there's World 3. Larry Koopa, strong and strategic. Still lost to Mario. Underwater chasms didn't stop him, but will this final world do so? Continue on, because Bowser will be there! This is it. Final world. Oh, fuck. One more thing before I end the episode. The Morton's Castle event wasn't removed, so we get this horrible cutoff event! Wow. This is never good. This is pretty much Vanilla Dome, but it's colored orange, and the left ledge is completely removed. In other words, this level is going to have only one exit, so the red dot is misleading. See you next time.